Hello and welcome to episode 3. So we're kind of fast forwarding here because basically nothing interesting happens for a little while. I'm off on a mission to try and find a spot for our brand new miner to mine us some silicon, and like kind of obviously the big main highway is pretty mined out for resources. So I said I didn't want to do exploring, but I think we're just kind of gonna have to find some resources to bring back to the main commerce area. Um, but all I'm really doing here is zooming around the belt, and then I'm hopping in my miner to try and put some resource probes out to see where the silicon's at, and basically there just isn't any here. It's just a bit awkward and so on. So I also just do a little bit of collecting of some resources. There's a pretty interesting thing in here where there's just like I find this huge yaki raiding party coming on through. It's right here. There, and I'm quite surprised by this because I don't normally see much yaki activity in my playthroughs. So that was pretty exciting and scary for my miner, and another good reason to not be mining here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. So I think we will pop back in when I'm ready to go exploring, which should be relatively soon. I basically do a bit of collecting over where that war front is between the Paranids, and here's a nice explosion. Yeah, they sent their freighters through, just the frontline freighters, as you do. Total waste of resources, but that's all right. I went through and just sort of deactivated my resource probes. They weren't very exciting. And then I'm sending my miner off to go look at another spot. I see that there's some more resources to collect. It's all pretty sort of standard affair, and I just didn't want to have to force you to sit through all of that. If there's a big outcry and you all want to see that in real time, I'm happy to go back and fix that up. But I figure we'll skip forward to do some exploring together and discover fun things. Yeah, basically a much better look for silicon rather than buffooning around at the main sort of thoroughfare. So we'll get on to that, and we should kick back in very soon. See you then. Okay, so I think we might do a little bit of exploring.
Make a roll.
Just because if we look at this guy live stream, this is my miner at the moment. So one fun thing you can do is just live stream your other ships, which is like, I don't know, like the local news looking thing, and you can do this anywhere pretty much. And this guy, I don't know if he's just like a bad pilot or what, but I watched this for like 5 minutes trying to get a good thumbnail, and he never found silicon. So we're gonna do a little bit of exploring. We'll let him attempt to get some silicon. It might be worth actually getting me to pick up these resource probes. So where's the behavior? Delete all. Just hold position. So there's a few different default behaviors, but all I generally use is hold position and repeat orders. There's like trade things that people can do, navigation, but like yeah, I just sort of don't really use them. I also hardly ever get pilots that are good enough to actually do these sorts of things, like expert auto mine. That sounds awesome. So let's have you go pick up this and this and this. While that's happening, let's just watch this fella. See if he actually finds anything, because I kind of want to see it in action. It's got like 2 big lasers on the front and got some mining lasers elsewhere, but surely there's silicon around. I'm tempted to like manually go pick up these resource probes just so I can put scan mode on and see if I can find any silicon rocks around our trader, just to see if he's just a terrible pilot or if there's just actually nothing here. But one thing I don't enjoy doing is picking up these little things, so maybe I'll hop in now.
Pegasus, Vanguard.
And we'll go find our miner.
Alligator, mineral.
40 meters. Click over to scan mode. Oh wait, that's just out of trouble. Mosey on over. Slow and steady. Forgot to boost at the start. You can boost at the start to give yourself a bit of a win. This is close enough. Alright, in scan mode. Just whiz past.
Asteroid.
That's a silicon rock right here. It's probably not great. It's only got 200 in it, but that's one. What are you doing? Just flying around, having a look. I mean, I'm not seeing much, if I'm honest. So I think we go for an explore. That would be good. The probes did say that there was just nothing here, so maybe we can go find a good spot for our boy alligator. Waste our last bit of boost, and I have no idea where a good spot is. Let's go pick this up.
Resource probe.
It's deactivated, so when these things are deactivated, you can use your magnet to suck them up, which is quicker and easier than some goodies there, and just flying right up to it, which is helpful. So we'll go pick these up.
Jump gate, unknown sector.
Unknown sector. We could jump through there. Where are we? Silent witness. I think we could jump through there. I have no dedicated plan.
Resource probe.
Where is it? Over here. Hold O for your magnet, and that should come cruising into us. Close enough. We'll leave the other one for now. Let's go through the gate. For the sake of doing something a bit more interesting.
Unknown object.
Oh, it's a different gate. Are there two? Right. I was meant to go through that one. We can go through this one. I don't know. Oh, it's inactive. Alright, you can't go through inactive ones. Let's go through the active one.
Unknown sector.
Boost, boost, boost! That was right next to us. Let's see if we can line it up real nice. Beautiful. Alright. Scan mode.
18 billion.
18 billion. Sounds profitable. Well, there's certainly stuff here. Look at all these question marks. Info. Silicon. Yeah, it's got no silicon here. What's the... Just a bit of ore and methane. Nothing fancy going on. Got more alligators. Got a Teladi shipyard. That's what we like to see. Corin King. No idea. This looks to be in trouble. I'm just going to have a look, see what's happening. What's going on here? That's a wharf.
Phoenix E.
Teladi's here. That's fancy. Maybe something's getting built.
Short range transporter C.
Got a short-range transporter.
Barbarossa.
The Vigor Syndicate is giving them some curry. Oh. Interesting. Poor old Teladi's. That's no good. Look at this
Teladi
poor
Wharf.
wharf. It's getting smashed.
Phoenix E.
Plenty of phoenixes to sort them out. Goodness, lasers going everywhere. Ooh, frames are dipping. It's all going
Teladi
on.
Wharf.
This looks rough. Sad. Good thing there was another Teladi wharf. Here's some goodies. Bandages. Vigor Syndicate are apparently quite good.
Turret.
We help a -5, but I don't know what happens if we help. We also have terrible guns, so it'd be a waste of time, really. They're just gonna have to do
Unknown
their thing.
object.
Should we go through this random portal and keep on exploring? Good luck, Teladi. This looks terrible. But they seem to have it covered. There's a silicon refinery here, but yeah, just not a lot of silicon. Alright, let's go for a cruise. This looks
Entering
less...
system. Memory of profit.
This is remembering having profits. Sunlight. That's nice. Let's do a scan. See what's here. That looks like a gate.
Urea.
A Yaki. Just one? What if we try and steal it? This thing is built to pirate, and that's just what we'll do.
Don't do it, please.
I'm guessing others will probably try and kill this thing though. That's unfortunate.
I'll make sure you regret that.
Yeah. Kinda doubting we're gonna catch this. What's the... doesn't say how much... doesn't say how much crew is on it. You never know. Whoa, those shards! Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.
Falcon.
Oh.
Sentinel.
Don't annoy the Ministry of Finance, hey? Okay.
Osprey. Sentinel. Accelerator. Unknown sector.
Let's go through this accelerator. I mean, something else is getting fought off in the distance here.
Unknown
This thing's
station.
getting attacked. By what, per se?
Queen's Guard.
Oh dear, the triangles. I call them the triangles for obvious reasons.
Forager.
Smuggling vessel found near.
Well, it seems easy enough to shoot. Until they drop. Let's see. Just regular things. Do a little bit of fighting. Like this thing
Queen's
looks
Guard.
important. Queen's Guard. Let's try fight this one. If we don't let him look at us, hopefully we won't get lasered.
Thanks for your help.
And yeah, we're getting reputation for helping out here, which is not bad. Reputation is always good. So if you get high enough rep with the place, you'll be able to buy like better guns, better ships. And if we get better ships, we can make better profits. And you can tell we need better guns. So we won't do this too much because it's a bit slow and painful. Best to do things when you're equipped. But we've got a Queen's Guard smoking. And trying to be fancy.
Forager.
Alright. What stuff does a Queen's Guard drop? Same kind of really not interesting. Where's the station that we were protecting? It's down here. Guessing the turrets are struggling to track these speedy boys, but if we keep on their tail. I mean, the station definitely doesn't need our help here. Hopefully with the Queen Guard sorted, they'll disperse or something. Not sure. Can I get the goodie? I don't think so. Yeah. There you go. Shoot this one too. Hopefully don't shoot the station. As much as they like you helping them out, they get cranky when you accidentally shoot their station. But, alright. Yeah, no silicon here, so let's look for that gate. Nice little diversion.
Accelerator. Unknown sector.
Strangely, you can hit this at the completely wonky angle and still get tossed through at high speed. Woo.
Entering memory of
Oi.
Prophet 10.
Look at this!
Thank you.
Holy cow!
Osprey. Sentinel.
That was a proper war that's happened here, but obviously got it sorted. There is no war through here. Let's do a quick scan. See what we can find in various directions. Don't know if that helps. I see a purple. Let's do it.
Unknown object.
Well, data vaults are pretty helpful.
Solar power plant.
Solar power plant.
Unknown
That's
object.
fair enough when there's nothing else going on. Just got some sunlight. Ooh. Oh. Bonked right on the noggin. Stop here. Remove all orders, just so it doesn't.
Can I help?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pegasus. Vanguard.
Alright, let's do this thing. C1. These Oz. That should hopefully do it. Is that enough? Maybe there's another. Yes, it was enough. Was this enough? Yes. We only have to nick them, apparently. It's good to know. None on this big shaft. This is much better. And you don't have the Mark 1 thrusters. Those things are just so slow. This one you can kind of zip around on, which is good. Okay, that looks to be the thing. That I can't seem to. There we go. Whee! Sneaky. Wonder if that did anything else. That's fine. Back this way. I believe we were top side. Although top is a bit relative at the moment. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's switch on over. Nothing in there. This other side. Whee! That looks like something. Just that little gate here. Is that our loot? It is. Hit with our noggin. Ugh. Nah. My noggerception is terrible. Alright. 158,000. I will take that.
Pegasus, Vanguard.
Mad drifties to come in, and then so unknown stations. There's an unknown object. Maybe we go for that. So there's a little trick with the map. If you just zoom out enough, you can generally see what things are. But if an object doesn't show up, it might be like a mine or something. Something uninteresting. We're just gonna head off in this direction. Another scan. If nothing interesting shows up, we might turn around. That was a big, loud, gold sounding. What was that? Back there. There's more objects. Maybe we'll go to this one. I reckon this one will be a gate. But I could also be wrong. Yeah, fly to something. Doesn't look like...
Unknown object.
It is something, but... That's the gate there. What's this? That's a satellite. Very good. So control space. And this thing really flicks you around. Yeah, just a missile component factory. I figure we can just sort of travel around in here a bit. This all feels like Teladi space to me. Yeah, Teladi.
Entering system.
Place
CEO's
has got
doubt.
nothing here. CEO's doubt. Yeah, I'm starting to doubt a bit myself. Okay. Do a big old scan. What's gonna show up? Stations. Stations. Known object. Yeah, so if you zoom out, that's a gate. Very cool.
Unknown
Go through
object.
there. It's just a good way to explore. Little handy tips that don't really matter, but can help you out. I'm sure. Like, I'll bet there's something down there. Whee. It's inactive. There we go. 3. Scan. Stations. Should probably head more this way. Who knows? We'll head in this direction. Do some scans. Hope for the best. Just exploring. Just enjoy this game that we're in. How cool does that look? With the mouse. Wait. Okay. Just the jet out the back. Just looks glorious. Whoa. Zooming through space. That's pretty cool. Yoink! Screenshot. Alright. Is there anything out here? Oh, I turned my HUD off. Station, 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 object. Here's our gate. State guidance.
Unknown object.
Looks like some kind of
Osprey. Phoenix. E.
Phoenix E. Some kind of defense set up here. Found some 61 million silicon here. Okay, so it does seem to be... if I don't explore it properly, it doesn't tell me. So... that looks like a good... Oh, I should turn around actually and
Entering
drop my
system.
satellite.
Lumangstrat's legacy.
That said, this place has 118 million silicon. Holy cow. It looks very ominous though. I get a feeling our alligator will get destroyed if we put him in here. That's a cool looking rock. Look at that. That's a rock.
Asteroid.
It's an ice rock. Whoa, I have done something bad. Ugh. Paranid. Yeah, so who owns this place? Nobody. Lumen scrap? Gosh, sure. Some fella's legacy. Well, why not? Alligator. I would like you to just... where's your behavior? Delete all. He's got a bit of silicon. Why does he have ice? Can you drop that? Ice. Phew. Drop. Just want you to mine silicon. Oops. Mine silicon. Maybe even this way. Sort of stay near the gate. Mine silicon. I need to stop flying off into the middle of nowhere. Just pause here for a second. And then alligator. Let's look for trade for silicon. Who's buying? Nobody. For quite some time. Oh dear. Buying a good amount of silicon. But that's a ways away. Surely someone in Paranid space. Unknown object. That's another jump gate. I feel like we're getting away from where we want to be now. This is a pretty cool spot though. I wonder if maybe we zoom around here and see if... I'm just gonna hop out. Tell my guy to fly here. Maybe even fly here. Fly here. There. And then we'll do a bit of exploring through here. Come through this. Up here. Back through this way. Up here. Try and figure out what that station is. Let's learn as much as we can about this area. CEO's doubt. Hopefully someone there will want some silicon. And then all goes well. Keep flying around. Do some exploring. Just fly around a bit. Come down here. There's a data vault. I did want to sort of stay away from exploring too much, but I need to find a good spot for this guy to sell his silicon. Okay. That's cool. Phoenix E's sitting over there. Oh dear. Okay.
Pegasus. Vanguard.
Yep, we going. I do not want to mess with that. What is happening there?
Minotaur. Raider.
Scale plate
Kestrel,
packed.
Sentinel,
Massive scale plate.
Phoenix. E.
Oh dear. That's a scale. Oh gosh. Scale plates are all harassing. No. Okay. Anarchy port from the scale plate. Scale plate packed. Alright. I had a feeling this place looked a bit too ominous. Goodness, that's cool. I have not found this place before. So, maybe we just stick up here because... let's go start guidance.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Let's get out of here because I don't want to mess with this. I don't know what happened there.
Autopilot.
Pop.
Disengaged.
I want to see what that is. Then we'll come back. But first I need to stop my miner. Delete all of those. You can come here. Mine silicon. And mine silicon. And yeah, we'll just hope for the best there.
Space Weed Farm.
Scale plate space weed farm. Sure. Let's get out of here. It's quite full also, it would seem. Okay.
Entering system. CEO's doubt.
So I'm just going to speed it up again. Because after that, basically I just go for a bit of an explore, uncover a bit of the map around this area to just see where we can sell this silicon. We're trying to get another shot of the alligator with its lasers doing some work, but we don't manage to find that either. It's just sort of cruising around, but there's a lot more silicon here. You'll see in a sec, if you can, in a very small snippet of looking at this, that the density is huge for silicon here. So plenty to be mined here. We just need to find somewhere to sell it. It's 4.5 stars on one of those resource probes, which is huge, especially compared to 0 stars. So now it's got me thinking. I'd love to sort of set up some infrastructure, because it looks like we're gonna have to pull this silicon all the way from whatever sector this is. I think it's CEO's out. And oh, here I am just kind of looking through different wares that would need silicon. So silicon gets turned into silicon wafers and things like that. So if anywhere needs silicon wafers, like just sort of checking out any sort of chain factories throughout, even if they don't necessarily want to buy silicon, maybe I could set up a thing to turn it into wafers and then sell that close. Just sort of having a look for that sort of thing. Anyway, there's a few places. So I think the smart chips and a few other things. I can't remember off the top of my head what was actually helpful. But basically, I don't end up finding any closer straight up silicon buying places. So we end up having to bring it all the way back up. So I think CEO's doubt is, yeah, where we're mining. And then we're going to have to bring that back up 3 odd sectors to sell it. The good thing though is they can just sit in travel drives the whole way, because there's virtually no asteroids in this whole trip, and the trip back is not actually terrible. So I'm contemplating getting a big freighter, whacking some travel engines on it, and I think it would be able to just cruise back and forth, and then let the miners keep doing their business. So we might try and figure something out like that later. But for now, I'm just trying to get this alligator to generate us some passive income. It's genuinely not the best thing. It's just kind of, as the story unfolds, we just playing as we play. So yeah, I do a bit of searching around here, even though I think this is further than the other silicon place that's buying silicon. But I go out here because I could see stuff in the distance, and yeah, ended up expanding the map a bit to find some secret factories off in the middle of nowhere that no one's ever going to fly by, which is curious, but that's all right. So yeah, I ended up just saying, all right, let's just sell our silicon wafers all the way back up there, and yeah, so exploration mostly done. Again, not finding a lot of success. Hopefully, we'll stumble upon something like really beneficial soon, where we can just find a hole in the market and be able to fill that. I'm just looking for a scout ship here to basically replace me, to go out and do some scouting for us while we go do more exciting things, because flying from point A to B is not super thrilling, but at the start, when you're the only ship that you have, you just have to do everything. So I saw a tugboat there just pulling some scrap, which is pretty cool. I'd like to get into that at some point. And I believe we have a little search out here. Thinking like, oh cool, like another new area. What's this massive ring? Oh, half of it hasn't spawned in properly. It's just a trading station. So yeah, nothing really exciting happening here either. I'll eventually just sort of turn around and head back, and hopefully get my my scout to go do some scouting for me, and I'll just sort of continue on with missions and things like that. Just let the go to the hired pilots, and we can play the fun stuff. So, I don't know what I'm looking at there with that Claytronics factory, and terrible things are going on here as we're stuck in the ring of the trading station. And, but that's all fine. We get out of there and sort of carry on. Just heading back through the belts. Here we've got me buying the actual scout ship, just setting it up, giving it some thrusters and so on. No weapons, so that if it gets attacked, it'll run away, which is good. And then here we are, just going to slow it down again. And those civilians were so kind as to show us where the thing was.
If you are receiving this transmission, my plan is working. Now, I just need to dial in the heretic's end coordinates and... Oh, I must go now. My captors will soon return, and there is so much more to prepare.
It is very cool. Look at that. I haven't looked at half the stuff in this game, I swear. Very cool. And we got some rep. We're almost rep 10 and we haven't even started the main mission yet. Holy. Okay, now we need to fly forever. So, autopilot.
Engaged.
How is our... I need to rename this ship. How do I do that? This thing? Need to go... Scout. 1. Because we're going to have that many scouts. Alright, Mr. Scout. Where are you? You're here. You want to scout around, sort of... Need to scout the rest of this, I suppose, just in case. You can fly all over here with your fancy travel drive.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Might even scoot down there and then you can come back here. Do some scouting. Now, I said I don't want to do loads of scouting, so I'll try not to just unlock the entire map straight away.
Entering
But
system.
I'm gonna
Silent
do some
witness.
scouting. Something like that. We'll scour that area. It doesn't look like there's a good place. This guy's going again.
Entering system.
This is
Attic
working
bus
really
choice.
well. I would love to... So how much storage is this? 7,000. If I could have like one big trader, so they kind of feed into just something that's full of storage and then have a trader. So what's a nice trader? My ship. A large trader. Freighter. Pelican. Yes. This is 51,000
Entering
storage.
system. Morningstar.
That's going to cost quite a bit. 7.7 million. It's got 51,000 storage. That's insane. What if I just go low preset and give you... I mean, that's fine. Hey. Travel speed's still pretty slow. But if you go medium, it's pretty much just for shields. So if we go for low, you could get it for 5.7. 51,000, which is 751, 7,
Entering
7,
system.
so
Heretics
49.
end.
So 7 loads in one go. That's not bad. So 51,000. If we look at our station, which I have certainly, definitely, totally not forgotten about, when we look at storage, we've got
Attention! Denizens
container
Heretics
storage.
End. Please evacuate the designated area immediately.
Ooh.
What's going on? Sir, we are picking up an unusually high energy signature. It seems like a Terran.
Oh dear.
Goodness me! It worked! I made the jump! Ha-ha! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Excuse me,
Well.
traveler. Did you hear the Alliance broadcast? I wonder, would you be interested in collaborating with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time? I am Boson Tar. As far as I am aware, I am the only Boer on this side of the network schism. I am currently in the market for some personal assistance. Should you be interested, please do come for a face-to-face chat.
Curious. Alright, I've definitely done
Docking
this like
granted.
several times. I'm sure you've probably seen it several times. But here we have the HQ, which has just teleported in from who knows where. Very exciting.
Welcome
Quite the
aboard
view.
the mystery installation. I do apologize for the mess. I only recently escaped my spent captors. Can you believe they forced me to develop weapons? Anyway, I have not
Split.
yet had sufficient opportunity
Developing
to undertake
weapons.
much housekeeping.
Madness.
Best not to dwell on the past. All is well now. The installation seems vaguely to be of Terran origin, but it is certainly no run-of-the-mill station. It is equipped with uncommonly advanced research facilities. Frankly, I am rather longing to lose myself in the lab and focus wholly on science. This brings me to a business matter. I require someone to oversee the mundane aspects of base operations. I will be far too preoccupied with my important work. Might this be a suitable and rewarding use of your skills? No need to answer. Of course it is. I have transferred the station to you. I
Aha.
trust you will make good use of it. When you are not otherwise engaged, please do pop down to see me. I am sure there will be bits and bobs that you may be able to help me with regarding my research. When you are ready, of course. You have a new station to grapple with.
This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area. I expect I could spend years poring over the data contained in these systems. Hello there. Yes,
Anything I can help
have
with.
already made some progress. There appears to be several things we can research at this facility. Please take a look.
Okay, so basically this is unlocked research for us, which is great.
As you can see, there is much to do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible, but I leave it up to you to decide what we research first. Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
I spoke earlier about the research, which we have just now unlocked, which I'd forgotten that we hadn't actually unlocked yet. But yeah, I think our current ship might be good enough to actually
Pegasus,
do
Vanguard.
these things. One other thing, I probably won't get, like, listen to all of the story stuff. Like, maybe it's spoilery, maybe you've seen it before too many times, whatever. I think we'll just sort of chill there for a little bit. So it's a bit of ore here, which is good. Research. We want to do this. So let's look at the map. Ship modification. Right. I need to find. So let's talk to.
What do you want? Sending you information now.
That's a scale plate marauder. Like, that's a pirate. I'm tempted to actually fight that dude. Holy cow. Because those guys are trouble. But apparently, I could ask them for directions and they were more than happy to help. Let's take a little look Am I going down or something? I'm doing okay. The gate is down here, so let's aim at the gate. There we go. And we may catch up to that marauder. There he is.
Minotaur. Raider.
Tempted to give him trouble before he gives me trouble. Let's do it. See if we can catch ourselves a Minotaur.
Why are you shipping me? Was that really the best you could manage? I've got my eye on you.
Hopefully we won't get in trouble with the police and so on.
For that pilot.
So these guys are just like massive pirates. Scale plate, which is why I ran from that sector earlier. They like fight your traders, all sorts of things. Generally just nasty to deal with. I may sort of zoom through this process. I might just sort of fast forward it so you can watch this. But I am interested in this ship. I think it would be a nice to have. Why not? Just got to avoid all of the incoming fire. Get them down to 75%. And then plink away at them until they eventually... Okay, great success. Feeling it's near the front somewhere. There it is. Okay. Property, Pegasus. Stop all orders.
Pegasus. Vanguard.
Don't fly away from me. Shoot the thing.
Minotaur. Raider.
Shift D to pop in. Yeah, I want
Pegasus.
you
Vanguard.
to just follow me for now. Or actually, do we have any personnel? Not really. We've got that scout. Oh, he's an awful captain.
Can I help?
Let's give you a basic seminar.
Sir.
Dude looks mad. But his piloting is much better now that he's had a quick seminar. We need people. Pretty badly. So I could... Do I have a manager? Manager? Yeah, I mean, you're not doing anything, so you work in this thing as a captain. Just for now. You can go back to being a manager later. We get to see Mr. Earrings. Hey, Louis.
Sir?
Sir.
Minotaur.
We don't
Raider.
have teleporting yet, so we're just going to have to use our spacesuit to get back into our...
Pegasus.
Third ship.
Vanguard.
We do unlock teleporting fairly easily, but we've got this cool guy. Can we repair at the Argon dock? 100,000. Holy dooly. So let's keep your all round. What? No wonder it was easy to outmaneuver. If we go Argon Combat Mark II, is that better or worse? That's a lot better for boost speed. Worse for travel, but that's fine. We want him good at combat. And it shouldn't cost much to switch it over. Shields are fine. Weapons... Are we trading weapons out? Bolt repeater. You keep that bolt repeater. That's quite a lot of money, actually. Get a pulse laser for your other one. Yep, all good. Software's fine. Yeah, don't need any of this stuff. That's probably where we're making a bunch of money. Add laser towers and so on. Yeah, look at all this. Right, no wonder we're getting away with this. Okay, and then we want some service crew. But we'll get those from the Teladi.
Awaiting orders.
Add to shopping list, confirm. I want you to come here, upgrade. Crew. Whew. Full service crew. Can't because it's already being modified. Well, dock and wait then. And hopefully it'll tell us when it's doing things. Okay, that was a little diversion, but we've now got a pretty cool ship. If I right click and say sell, it's like, yeah, nearly worth $1 million straight up just for that ship. And those guys are trouble. So, while he's off doing fun things, we can do fun things of our own. And we might call it there for this episode. It was a bit of a long one, but that's okay. Hopefully you've enjoyed. We should get out of this early game sort of shenanigans. Hopefully not too in the not too distant future. The game does offer more than the basic laser Mark II or whatever it is that we have on the front of this thing. Yes, things will certainly get more interesting combat-wise, more interesting with fleets and factories and all the fun stuff. It's just a little bit slow at the start, but we will continue to build our empire. Steve Corp, go! And we will pick up more of Steve Corp in the next one. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you there.